I realize that the title of this video, you may think of it as clickbait, but it is not. There is somebody who's come out and said that we could see Bitcoin to $1 million per Bitcoin by 2025. Yeah. And I'm going to share with you exactly what that is. I'm going to give you my opinion on whether I think that will happen or not. So thanks for giving me a few minutes. I appreciate you know, come into the video and let's jump into this. So the overall crypto market right now is 59,551 per Bitcoin, right? Okay. The overall market's flat. We all know this. Not a lot going on right now. Crypto's kind of boring right now. Well, so Arthur Hayes, if you don't know who Arthur Hayes is, he is the founder of BitMEX, one of the larger exchanges out there. And he's come out in the red right here and basically said he's given a couple of things here. Number one, he's talking about Bitcoin to $1 million in 2025 and explain to you why here in a minute. And he's also talking about that we could see Bitcoin hit $100,000 in the next leg of the bull run. Now, I believe that for sure. Okay. In fact, I think that number is going to be higher, probably 125, 150,000, maybe by the end of the first quarter of 2025. Okay. So he said in the blue here that for this to happen, for the stage to be set, we need to see Ethereum hit 4,000, which I think we'll do. And we need to see Bitcoin hit 70,000, which again, we will do. We've already done. That will kind of set the stage for things to start moving forward in the right direction. Okay. So what he basically believes is that here in the purple, he believes that this surge of Bitcoin to 100,000 and setting a stage, moving it to $1 million per Bitcoin in 2025 will be triggered and sustained by the U.S. Treasury issuing at least $301 billion worth of Treasury bills by now and the end of this year. Okay. So that's new, a new piece of information that is something that, okay, you kind of go, interesting. And going in the blue right here, recent historical data cited by Hayes shows Bitcoin pumps when the U.S. government issues Treasury bills. That is true. Okay. So moving forward in this last purple bit here, why he thinks Bitcoin to $1 million. Look, he says he's going to return to the sidelines after the U.S. presidential elections in November. He said he would, quote, watch the chaos and return to the market after the U.S. debt ceiling is raised in January or February. Following the rise in the U.S. debt ceiling, the BitMEX co-founder expects liquidity from the Treasury to get markets back on track and trigger the main bull run, which we will see the Bitcoin rally to $1 million. Now, he's giving some very specific reasons and whys, which I actually applaud and I appreciate. This is by far the most aggressive Bitcoin price prediction I've ever seen. You got other people, very experienced, market experienced people like Kathy Woods, the CEO of ARK Investments, coming out and saying, we could see Bitcoin go to $1 million by, 2030, things of that nature. Here's how I look at this. I hope that Mr. Hayes is right. I hope that Arthur Hayes is right. I own Bitcoin. I would love for that. If Bitcoin were to go to $1 million, you would see crazy, crazy, crazy bullish momentum in all of crypto. Every single crypto asset we own, every single asset would go up dramatically. I'm talking about, out of the world numbers, right? I mean, that would see Ethereum going to probably 30, 40,000 or something. Do I think it can happen by 2025? I don't know about that. Although I understand why Mr. Hayes is saying this, why Arthur's saying this, as far as, the U.S. Treasury, the liquidity associated with that. I think that's going to be interesting to see. And I'm going to keep this article because I think this is a really good article to kind of to have a baseline discussion around this. So what do you think? Drop in the comments below. Here's what it comes down to. Even if he's wrong, let's say that Bitcoin goes to $250,000 next in 2025 and then on its way to higher numbers. Okay. That's still fantastic, right? And so that's still more than that's almost a 4x from where we're at. In fact, that is that's a 3.5 plus X here from here where Bitcoin is. So I want to hear your thoughts. Drop in the comments below. Thanks for giving me a few minutes. Interesting stuff. It's definitely food for thought. See you. Bye.